Hello, Aquarius. Welcome into Betwixt the Between Tarot, where today we're talking about June 29th through July 5th. What the heck? July 5th? You get the 4th of July coming up this week. I think it's on, I want to say Friday or Saturday. And it's on Saturday. Yeah, that is crazy. So here we are, hottest time of the summer. Starting out with a hard one, the Ten of Swords. This is your current energy where you are right now, going through something that's painful and a loss of some sort. Could be, where do you want me to go with that? Okay. And then, perfect. Okay. And then one more here. All right, let's take a look and talk about it. So this thing that has happened, this ending has happened. It is something that was destined to happen. It wasn't like it's just a one-off. This is something that is leading you into a higher calling, a higher sense of self, a better place for you to be. And it's nothing you could have done to ever change it or subdue it or make it not even happen or avoid it. It's something that is destined, but it's good fortune and it's an unexpected event. The thing about it is sometimes gifts from the universe can feel pretty painful and awful when they're given to us, like a tower moment, or say this Ten of Swords where something has ended, but in reality turn into something bigger and more beautiful that required the pain and the clarity of mind to become something that is better for us in the long run. All right, so let's talk about the past. And the past energy is the Page of Swords. Of Wands. Sorry, I can't tell the difference right now. A Page of Wands. Page of Wands is all about being enthusiastic, wanting to learn and to seek out knowledge and to pay attention to all of the details. It's being curious and a thinker. And also, too, look what comes up with that. When you are curious and a thinker, you are sometimes overwhelmed with thoughts of what do I do now? What do I choose? Where do I go from here? How do I become my best self? This is leaving you with feelings of decision fatigue, of not knowing where you want to go or how you want to do it. But somewhere along that, it is an ending of some sort. You can't make up your mind what it is yet, but there is something that's going to end. And for something new to begin, something has to end. And it may be something that you just loved and you don't want to let it go. I feel when I hold this card, I feel as if I'm having to walk away from something that I love very much. A home, someplace that I feel nostalgic about is how it feels. Is that walking away and starting something new, maybe leaving home, maybe getting that first apartment, but definitely something has ended. Seven of Wands, it's come about so unexpectedly and followed by this other unexpected card, the Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Wands talks more about something being unexpected and a hill you have to die on, a way that you have to defend yourself, you have to use your voice, you have to say the words, you have to take action. You're forced into it, and through that is where this ending comes into fruition, and the Wheel of Fortune comes in and rewards you with it being something that is unexpected, but a good turn of events. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the next row in our pyramid and see what kind of link we can connect with this. Definitely going to be an ending of some sort, and this is the Death card. Death card isn't about somebody dying. I hate it when I'm watching a movie and somebody pulls out the tarot cards and they throw out the Death card and they're talking about somebody dying. No, this isn't what that's about. This is more about the death of a thought process. It's an epiphany that you have, something that triggers a thought in your mind that makes you realize you've been thinking about things the wrong way the whole time. It's, look down there. It's the death of childhood, of those immature thoughts, and moving into a different sort of thought process. So with the Page of Wands, you're making the decision on what you want to end. It's a beginning, it's an ending, it's an unexpected change, and it is too a release from being held hostage by your own thoughts sometimes. Sometimes we hold ourselves hostage just with how we think about things. The Ace of Swords is telling you to set that plan into motion. It's the thought that you had back there with that death card, and you realize that there is more logic involved now, and setting the plan into motion because you understand it more. You've passed through this decision fatigue, and now all those blurry little choices that you have to make, look how blurry they all are. You don't know which one. Now there's clarity with that death card and seeing things for how they truly are and moving forward and setting something into motion. Keep in mind too, though, those aces, that being the Ace of Swords, is just potential. If you don't do the work, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to come from it. So you do have to take the steps to make the work happen, to be able to move forward with that, setting that plan that you have into motion. Ace of Wands, look at you growing and becoming even stronger. This is the spark of life, the action, the creation, the idea that comes into your mind that inspires action. This is the Do the Thing card, another gift from the universe. I love that you have thought of the idea back here with this Ace of Swords here, the card right before it. You've thought up the idea and you're setting that plan into motion, and now it is doing the thing. So you have set that plan into motion and now you are doing the thing. Again, with that ace, it is about potential. So without the work, nothing's going to come from this. So the greatest idea that you have, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. There are 4 aces in a deck. We now have all 3 of them. The Ace of Pentacles, something is starting to take root. You are feeling more grounded with your idea, and it's beginning to become stronger and stronger in your mind. You're on to something. You are ending one thing and starting something brand new, and it's strong and serious. All right, Spirit, where do you want me to go with this? Take here? Okay. Thank you. 4 of Wands, about building a home and a life that you can be proud of, celebrating those things that bring you joy and happiness. And the Page of Pentacles, sometimes he is paralyzed by perfectionism, so don't let that become your story. Own it. Realize that you do like things to be perfect, but it's not going to always be the case. Stepping out of that comfort zone and into that, you know what, it's close enough, it's near enough, I can correct it as time goes by, and you'll find that your plan will move faster along. Perfectionism is a hard one to fight. I have that as well, but moving on, I think you'll find more peace if you can just send it out, do it, and then go back and fine tune the next version that you have to do. Learn from it and move forward. The 6 of Swords, calm, looking for peace, for calm waters, setting out on a journey. You might be relocating, you might be moving house, you might be thinking about changing. Who's moving out of the country? Someone is going to immigrate. Don't know who you are, but someone's planning on immigrating or wanting to. This 6 of Swords is a card of change, of moving forward, of leaving something behind that is rough and bumpy emotionally and moving into more stable, secure emotions. You can see that this person here with you are this little guy, and this person with you is your spirit guides. You are being guided, and you are not alone in the decisions that you are making and the growth that you are also undergoing. You are undergoing a lot of growth right now, Aquarius. Six of Cups, along with that Four of Wands of building the life that you have, is taking some time to think about how things were when you were younger. And a card of nostalgia, of remembering things, remembering how things used to be and how childlike you feel when you think of these things. The Queen of Swords, going from that youthful childlike thing, is the Queen of Swords where she looks pretty unhappy and elderly, I might add. We're going to add a little bit of that to it. This is someone who is a clear communicator but can be kind of sharp and quick to judge at times. Someone who is a little detached. So that might be somebody that you're dealing with as you are going through this phase of your life. I see the Six of Cups here, and I think about like grandchildren, and I see this Queen of Swords as kind of like the grandmother. So you could be in a situation where you are either the grandmother or the person, the younger set, who is looking up to this grandmother. It could be kind of a harder situation for you. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm not sure where to go with that, but yeah. So we're just gonna leave it there. Knight of Swords, coming in fast and kind of reckless sometimes. He's pretty enthusiastic and he likes a challenge, but he sometimes leaps before he looks. So if you were planning on making a decision about something, take a slow down and think about it before you make that final push into whatever decision you're planning on making. Just try not to be too reckless with it. Think about it before you jump in. All right, let's take a look and see what our spirit guides have to say. And that is a card of trust, if I can grab it. Excuse me. Even in free fall, the universe catches you. I like to think that that would go with this Wheel of Fortune card where you have felt like you've been falling, and look how it's round like that circle there on that Wheel of Fortune up here. It's that free fall feeling, and the universe will definitely catch you. Definitely put you on the right path when there are things like that happening. Come on. All right. Now is the time. The cosmos clock strikes your hour. Leap netless. Be brave. Kind of like the fool jumping off the cliff before you can see what's at the bottom, but knowing that you have what it takes to make a safe and fair landing. Wait for signs. Wind carries messages. Tune your ear to whispers. So pay attention, because the universe does whisper in your ear and it does guide you along the way. It's just paying attention to it that's the hardest part, and letting yourself realize that you will be successful. Success. How's that? Gradual success with thoughtful action. So you will be successful, and then you get the success card saying that you will be successful. It just takes thoughtful actions and moving slowly through. All right, Aquarius, I'm glad you came by for a second to talk about what your energy is going to be like over the 4th of July and the week leading up to it. Thank you. And if anything resonated, I am grateful if you would hit that subscribe button as you head on out to watch your next video. Thank you for all the likes and the subscribes and the comments and everything that has been going on. And I couldn't be more grateful. So thanks again, and we'll talk again next week. Bye for now.